Imagine ordering spaghetti and taking your first bite, only to discover that it's sweet. Not just a little sweet. We're talking about a bright red sauce made with a surprising ingredient: bananas. Add sliced hot dogs, ground meat, and a mountain of cheese, and you have one of the Philippines' most beloved comfort foods. But how did an Italian dish become this? And why do millions of Filipinos absolutely love it?
At first glance, Filipino spaghetti looks familiar. There are noodles. There's red sauce. And there's meat. But one bite tells a completely different story. Traditional Italian pasta sauces are usually savory, tangy, and rich. Filipino spaghetti, on the other hand, is famously sweet. Its sauce can include sugar, banana ketchup, tomato products, and other ingredients that create its unmistakable flavor. So, where did this unusual version come from? To answer that, we have to go back to the Philippines' complicated history with foreign food.
Spaghetti was not originally Filipino. Over time, Western-style pasta became familiar in the Philippines through foreign influence, including the American period. But Filipinos didn't simply copy the dish. Like many foods that arrived in the Philippines, it was eventually adapted. And then, history changed everything. During World War II, access to imported ingredients became difficult. Tomatoes and tomato-based products could be scarce and expensive. But the Philippines had something else in abundance: bananas.
The answer to the tomato shortage was one of the most unusual inventions in Filipino food history: banana ketchup. Filipino food technologist Maria Orosa is widely credited with developing an early banana-based ketchup as a local alternative to imported tomato ketchup. Made from bananas and blended with ingredients such as vinegar, sugar, and spices, it created a flavor that was both sweet and tangy. What began as an ingenious substitute eventually became a beloved Filipino condiment. And somewhere along the way, it found its way into spaghetti.
But Filipino spaghetti had another surprise waiting: hot dogs. Instead of following traditional Italian recipes, Filipino cooks created something designed around local tastes: sweet sauce, ground meat, sliced hot dogs, and a generous amount of cheese. The result was colorful, affordable, filling, and completely different from anything you would find in Italy. Filipino spaghetti wasn't trying to be authentic Italian food. It was becoming authentic Filipino food. Over time, Filipino spaghetti became a national favorite. Fast food chains helped introduce it to millions of people. And today, Jollibee's famous Jolly Spaghetti has helped bring this uniquely Filipino dish to the world. For Filipinos living overseas, one plate can mean much more than a quick meal. Sometimes, it tastes like home. So why is Filipino spaghetti sweet? Because Filipino food
has always been about adaptation, taking influences from around the world and transforming them into something completely new. Italian spaghetti may have inspired the idea, but Filipinos gave it a different story. Sweeter, bolder, and undeniably Filipino. If you enjoyed this food story, like and subscribe. And comment below, what Filipino food should we uncover next? Because every Filipino dish has a history worth tasting.